Hey everyone! So for those of you who are new, hi, I'm Erin, and to those of you who are not new, welcome back. As you can hopefully tell by the title of this video, I'm a dancer. I've been dancing since I was 5. For the majority of my dancing or of my time in dance, I was classically trained in ballet and contemporary, and then in recent years I started doing just self-taught stuff, and I'm now dancing with a K-pop cover dance group called K-era. Link down below if you guys want to see what we get up to. But I am very excited for this reaction because I'm going to be reacting to Red Velvet's first comeback since 2019 with their song Queendom. And I just think this is very funny because I think that they're in talks to do a Queendom season 2. Either that or Road to Queendom, which I kind of hope they do because that show was Road to Kingdom was superior. But anyway, I digress. This is really funny, especially if Red Velvet's gonna be on Queendom in the future, if that becomes a thing. I find that very funny. But anyway, I have been waiting for this music video since 2019. Red Velvet is one of my favorite groups for so many reasons, and I'm so excited. So without further ado, let's just react to this thing. Okay. Sorry! Floating AirPod. Why is that kind of funny to me? Wendy. Tell me why I'm tearing up. Tell me why. Tell me why right now. Ooh. Rapping Irene, we love to see it. Rappers Irene and Yeti. As expected. Oh my god. There's a lot of rap parts in this song. Irene, oh my goodness. There's a lot of rap parts in this song. I am very surprised. Center Irene, as expected. I love the sound on them. Oh my gosh. And Joy's parts always are so good. Oh my god, Joy. Not my bias record, but oh my god. Wendy, oh my god. Birthday twin, go off. Oh. It's very simple choreography. It's very simple. And there, I need to go back and watch the first time they do it when it's a wider shot, because it looks like they do different things there. I'm gonna cry. So as a Revelove who had also did not hear any of the teasers, I am very surprised at this sound. I was not expecting this kind of sound, almost like EDM-ish coming from Red Velvet, but they did it in a title track, is what I should say, because they've done EDM before. Most of the songs in Red Flavor, that album, is very EDM-ish, but I'm very surprised that it's in a title track, or in a new title track. I guess just right off the bat, I love it. There was a lot of rap parts in this song. I was like, oh. I am a fan though of Irene and Yeri's rap. Like, they have such a cute tone still, even though it's like more mature now, because they're like, obviously they're older. Irene's almost 30, not like you can tell that by looking at her, because Asian genes, I swear to God. But yeah, I just love their voice. It's like mature but cute also without being too cute, because it's also mature, you know what I mean? Man, I just love their voices. That's one thing about Red Velvet, is their voices sound so good together, and as we've seen from their solos, so good separately, but also together. Nothing can beat OT5 Red Velvet. Trust. And I know I'm extremely biased because I am a Revelove and like they're one of my alt girl groups, but hear me out. Red Velvet, nobody can beat them when they are OT5. Okay. That's enough. End of the conversation. End of the argument. No argument. Nobody can beat OT5 Red Velvet. They are too OP. They've got Joy, who bias wrecks everyone. Even if she's not your bias wrecker, she bias wrecks you. We got Sugi, dancing queen, with the also amazing vocals. Like, get on her level. I'm sorry. We've got Yeri, the ultimate maknae. She's so gorgeous. She's so talented. We'd love to see it. We've got Irene, the visuals, the vocal, just all around her. We'd love to see it. And of course, we've got Wendy, our vocalist, my birthday twin. No, but yeah, Wendy is also one of those people who, she's not my bias wrecker or my bias. I bias Sogi, and my bias wrecker is Irene. You can imagine how I felt for Monster. But anyway, Wendy and Joy, I just, haha, that's the title of one of their songs. I many emotions right now. Now the part you're all here for is probably going to be unfortunately very short, because this was not really focused on the choreography as much as it was focused on like the set piece, drawing attention to the set pieces and drawing attention to just them lip syncing. So yeah, but what I can tell you right off the bat in terms of dance is that I've said this in a lot of my past videos, but if you're new here, something I really like to say about dances that don't look hard or that aren't hard period is that you don't need hard choreography to look good when you dance. It's not really, especially when you're on such a professional level, it's not really the difficulty of the choreography. It's more like how you do it that matters. Obviously, that's kind of common sense, even to non-dancers. But I know a lot of people will willingly talk smack about groups just because their choreography is easy, and I'm out here like, I'd like to see you try to do it to the same extent that these amazing dancers can, because you won't be able to. I'm so sorry, but that's the truth. Especially other groups. I haven't heard this kind of talk about Red Velvet, which it shouldn't be, because some other dances are no joke, but other groups I've heard people talk smack because their dances just aren't hard, and I'm like, but that doesn't matter. Like, it truthfully does not matter, because even easy dances can be hard to even easy looking dances can be hard to execute if you don't do it well. And there's so many things that go into even a simple choreography like this. If the rest of it is simple, it looks simple from the parts they showed us, but it might not actually be simple. I'm not willing to bank on what I just saw in this video alone to see if it's easier or not. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. There are certain parts in here, I guess overall actually, Red Velvet carries themselves with so much like confidence and so much like they know that they're like, I don't swear on this channel, they know that they're very cool, and you can tell their presence is very powerful. Especially, I would say Irene and Sogi's their stage presences are insanely powerful. They know that they're very cool. So, and there's a part here, this part doesn't look too hard. It looks like something you could just look at and learn if you dance. Even if you don't dance, you could probably just follow along. But this part, oh, that's so cool. Wait, that's so simple but so cool. Here they're all doing different or very slightly different movements. Or like I can tell that Wendy and Yeri are doing the same thing. Sugi's not doing, Sugi, Irene, and Joy are doing different things. And that adds so much texture to the dance. I wasn't even sure if they were doing different things because it works so well. And that's how you know that they don't have to worry about being in sync anymore. I've said this before in one of my earlier videos, but the smaller your group gets, the easier it is to sync up your movements, but it's still not easy to go further than that. You have to be executing the moves not just in sync but with the same amount of energy, at the same angle. Like your arms have to be like at the same angle, your legs have to be in the same stance, you have to be like, and then in terms of stance, all of your heads, typically as a rule of thumb, at least for K-era, the crew I dance with, is that you should, at least your head, your faces should be, when you're like in a line or when you're in a group formation where you can all be seen doing the same movements or similar movements, that at least your head should be at the same level, even if you're different heights. All of that goes into choreography, and that just lends itself to the fact that even if choreographies look easy, the details that go into them sometimes are not, most of the time are not. So the fact that Red Velvet just, even though it's a really simple thing, the fact that they're all doing slightly different movements really adds to the textures. And yes, they're in sync because I'm pretty sure they're moving on the same beats, so you know what I mean. But it adds a lot of interesting details to look at each of them and to see that most of them are doing different things. Smart choreography. Smaller groups, I feel like, have that advantage where each of them can be doing something even entirely different and just be on the same beat. And if they're executing it with the same amount of energy, and then etc., it'll look like it's in sync. But for larger groups, I would say even groups larger than like 7 or 8, which may not seem, excuse me, like a lot, if they were to literally all be doing something else or something different from each other at the same exact time, even if it is in sync, it'll look chaotic. So yeah, enough said, but it'll look chaotic based on certain things. There's ways to make it look not chaotic, but yeah, basically at base level, if you have a group of like 10 people and they're all doing entirely different things, even if it's on the beat, it's like, oh wow, what's happening? When you have a group as small as 5, it's very easy to be like, oh wow, that's cool. Or to not even, or like me, to not even notice that they're doing something different from each other. It's very easy to like do that and not have the dance look chaotic. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any thoughts about what I said in this video, or if you guys have any questions about dance or about Red Velvet, I would love to answer any of your questions. Just feel free to drop those down below in the comments. Also, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because by doing any of those things, you really give me a lot of support as a content creator. So thank you so much. It means the world to me. And we are either 5 or 6 subscribers away from how many? Okay, no, my subscriber count had dropped. So we are 7 subscribers away from 600. Like I hit 500 subscribers barely half a year ago. I'm so blown away by your guys' support, so thank you so much. It really means a lot. Also, if you guys want to get connected with me on other social media platforms, feel free to check out the links down below. I am on those sites as well. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to go check out Red Velvet's comeback with their song Queendom. Okay, bye guys.